Before his passing, the legendary cowboy Randolph Scott did something completely unexpected. He left behind a private handwritten note that finally shattered his stone-faced Hollywood image forever. He was the toughest man in Hollywood, a stone-faced cowboy who never flinched, never wavered, and never let the world see behind his armor. But when Randolph Scott died in 1987, he left something behind that changed everything. A single handwritten note, private, raw, and heartbreaking, that finally told the truth about the man the cameras never really captured. Randolph Scott was born in 1898 in Virginia and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. After serving bravely in World War I, he made his way to Hollywood, where his tall frame, natural athleticism, and quiet intensity made him a natural fit for the Western genre. Over more than 4 decades, he starred in over 100 films, becoming one of the most bankable and beloved cowboys in cinema history. His historic collaborations with brilliant directors in the 1950s are still considered masterclasses in Western filmmaking today. It was a glorious era where men wanted to be him, and women admired his quiet dignity on the big screen. But behind every perfectly composed scene, something else was brewing. Scott was famously private. He gave almost no interviews, strictly avoided wild Hollywood parties, and retreated into a quiet life with his family. What the public didn't know was that this silence wasn't simply modesty, it may have been survival. For years, rumors circulated about his unusually close friendship with fellow icon Cary Grant. The two handsome men shared a Malibu beachfront home for years, sparking whispers that Hollywood's strict culture of conformity forced both men to heavily suppress. He was a giant of the Old West on screen, but behind closed doors, he was navigating a fragile world built on secrets. Scott never publicly addressed the speculation. He couldn't. The golden age of Hollywood operated under crushing social expectations. Any deviation from a carefully managed image could destroy a legendary career overnight. So Scott played the role he was assigned, both on screen and off. The note he left behind changed everything. Discovered among his personal belongings after his death, the handwritten letter revealed a Randolph Scott that audiences never saw, a man who admitted to profound loneliness despite worldwide fame, who expressed deep regret over emotional walls he had built, and who deeply mourned missed opportunities for genuine connection. While he never explicitly named names, the tone was unmistakable. Scott felt he had never been fully free to live as his true self. True strength isn't measured by how well you play a character, but by the heavy weights you carry in silence when the director calls cut. It wasn't a scandal, it was a confession soaked in quiet sorrow. That moving note reframes everything, every stoic performance, every silent hero, and every lonely ride into the sunset. What looked like pure strength may have partly been a man carrying an enormous and invisible weight for his entire life. Randolph Scott's legacy doesn't shrink because of this revelation. It grows. Because now we understand the full man, not just the myth. The final letter was his ultimate victory, proving that even the strongest cowboys long for the freedom of absolute truth. If this story moved you today, please subscribe to StarsLight News for more untold stories behind Hollywood's greatest icons. Hit the bell so you never miss one.